The glasses actually make me look like I have 4 eyes. Alright, I'm gonna take these off. Anyhow, hey guys, welcome to the Lupus Profile. It's me, Anna, and today I thought we would talk about dialysis and depression. Like, what's the correlation between the two? Why do they constantly have to be together? It's almost like the couple you wish would just not get together because they just, ugh. Anyhow, let's talk about it, guys. It's come to my attention that people on dialysis a lot of times are dealing with depression, even if they don't necessarily look like it on the outside. It's very, very common. And if you're dealing with it, you know what? Don't beat yourself up about it, okay? Because dialysis is hard. It's a traumatic experience. It's a life-changing experience. People sometimes don't realize how much of a life changer it is. Because sometimes you have to quit your job or you have to make changes to your job so that you can actually work and still do dialysis and vice versa. It also changes like your diet. You just never know really how you're gonna feel. It's like every single day it's different. Dialysis itself takes a huge toll on you and your body. It's just an aggressive treatment. If you're on hemodialysis in center, I think that's even harder on the body than doing hemodialysis at home or peritoneal dialysis. So those are all things that you have to take into account. It is a traumatic experience. It is hard. And you know, honestly, I think there's every reason to be depressed because it's hard. What happens if you get down into a dump, and how can you prevent yourself from getting into a dump? First of all, I'm going to let you know right now that I've got like a list of 5 things that I would suggest you do to help with combating depression. My number one thing, and of course this may not apply to everybody, is my faith. I'm a very strong believer in God, and I do believe that He has helped me find the strength when I did not think I had any. And He's the only reason that I get through every day and have inspiration and hope for tomorrow. So if you have a faith, you know what, I think that you should build on that. Whether, you know, I like to pray, read my Bible, go to church, and, you know, be with other believers. That's kind of that's how I do. And I have such a great, huge family of believers. Like, I'm not talking about just my church family, but like, it's branched out to a whole bunch of people all over the United States, all over the world, really. And they message me and say, hey, I'm praying for you, Anna. And you know what? That means a lot to me. To know that there's a whole body of warriors out there praying for me, that's a major blessing and an encouragement to me. So faith is my number one way to cope and deal with all of these issues. My second thing is finding a good support group. So you may not have that in your family. If you don't have a good support group in your family, you know what? You can look for that in your dialysis clinic. Some of the nurses and the staff there, they can connect you with other patients maybe who are going through the same thing and to kind of understand them. So that's something that you could do. I find that if you go to a church, you can develop friendships there. You can also maybe even a close coworker. I don't know how you get along with coworkers or not. But do find somebody. And you know what? You might be surprised. Some of the people who you don't think would be a good support end up actually being the best support system. You don't know who those people are though until you talk. You have to share your story. Sit down with somebody. You know what? You're not going to be an additional burden to anybody. They want to help you, but they don't know how to. And so the best thing that you could do is say, hey, I'm not feeling good today. I'm having a hard time. This dialysis stuff stinks and I don't like it. I don't want to do this. I can't go on. Will you be here with me? Will you sit with me? Let's go have some coffee together. Maybe you can't because of the fluid restriction. Let's go take a walk in the park together. You know, do something. Find a support system, and remember to look in those people who you least expect it, because sometimes they want to be there for you, but you have to open up that door for them because they don't know what to say. If you can't find anybody at all in your circle or in your life, you know what? Shoot me a message, okay? I will pray for you. I will talk with you. I will listen to you if you have a whole bunch of rants, because I totally get it, okay? I get it. Number 3 is, hang on, I forgot what it is. Number 3 is set goals. So I understand that this is extremely hard if you are like actively in the ditch, like you're struggling to just get out of bed in the morning. Okay, I get it. It may not be possible for you to write goals just yet. My suggestion to you would be talk with your social worker and your doctor, your nurses, you know, whoever it is that manages this, and ask them to give you a list of available counselors that you can see, because honestly, that could help you kind of get these things off your chest, kind of get you over that hump, and help you so that you can, you know, crawl out of the ditch so you can actually proceed with life and living. So I think that that's a really big step. So maybe make it your goal to see a counselor. If you're in the ditch, be like, I'm going to see a counselor. Maybe that'll help you. They can give you some really good ways to cope and ideas of things to do to overcome your depression. Mind you, it's not going to be an instant fix. It's never an instant fix. So do not ever go into therapy thinking it better work like snap. No, it doesn't work like that, because depression builds up over time. You essentially dug this hole for yourself. No, it doesn't sound right, but you're in this ditch that has taken a long time to dig, and so it's going to take you a little bit of time to get out. But remember, consistency is key. So practicing the coping, the things that they teach you in therapy to kind of help you overcome, little baby steps to crawling yourself your way out of the ditch is going to be helpful. Once you're out of the ditch, then start making goals for yourself. And they could be small goals, just simple things that you want to do around the house, maybe some relationships that you would like to reconcile, or maybe you want to set goals for yourself as far as maybe you like to read and you want to read like 50 books this year. I mean, you're going to have plenty of time because you're going to be on dialysis, right? Or maybe you want to set a goal of writing because you really like to write or draw, or maybe you want to go golf. I don't know. Pick a hobby, do something. Have fun with it and make it a goal and make it a part of your life. Make goals. Number 4 is exercise. So this doesn't have to be anything strenuous. I'm not talking like going to the gym, weightlifting, and doing jiu-jitsu or whatever. I'm not saying do stuff like that, because obviously that's going to require a tremendous amount of energy, and you might have to just work your way up to that level of stamina. You know what I'm saying? So maybe for starters, just take the dog for a walk, like simple things. Maybe you can't even walk that far. Dude, every little step counts. Set yourself a goal. If you have a Fitbit or an iWatch or whatever, or an Apple Watch, whatever, if you have that, you know, and you could set a goal of like, I don't know, I want to do like a 6,000 steps a day. Make it a goal. Little things, I'm telling you. When you can cross things off your to-do list, huge accomplishment. Give yourself a pat on the back. Get yourself a cup of coffee. I don't know, you know? Good things.
3 words for you. Treat yourself.
This is number 5, and it's extremely important, and you have to do this. Take care of yourself. I can't stress enough, if you are complying with your diet, if you are completing all of your dialysis treatments, like you're going to your treatments and you're staying for the full treatment, you're doing all the things that you're supposed to do, you will feel better. And by feeling better, it's less depressing. I mean, when you don't feel good, that brings this huge wave of depression, and it's not helpful to you or anybody. So help yourself by taking care of yourself. Try to do what you're told to do. Take your binders, you know, stay within your diet restrictions. Even though it stinks and you don't like it, you're gonna feel better in the long run. And Also stick with your treatments, so do not skimp out on your treatments. Those are my top 5 tips for dealing with depression and dialysis. And just know that it's totally normal to feel depressed. It's not normal to feel like that all the time, obviously. There are things that you can do to help make it better. It's not the end of the world. Trust me. Please hang on. Don't give up. And remember to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And of course, remember, I'm always here for you. So if you need to talk, just to get some junk off your chest, you know what? I'm here for you guys. I love y'all. I will see you on the flip.